where you are playing. I think the first time you play the chorus is a lot easier to hit the A2, and then slide up to A7. We're playing E7 is the same, so it's your choice. You do A2 or E7. The first time that the chorus is kind of those held out notes where it's kind of just quiet, and then you go into verse 2, which is the same. It starts off with the same rhythm that you did in verse 1. At the second half of verse 2, you see I have it parentheses to start 1/8 notes. So on where your name is lifted higher, you start doing 1/8 notes, which isn't as fast as 16th notes, but it's kind of like a steady beat, and that's how the song builds up. And you continue those 8th notes into pre-chorus 2. So you're also playing 1/8 notes in pre-chorus 2. And at the end of pre-chorus 2, you once again build up on the open E, but this time, as you're building up, you slide up to E12 and you really build up. And then at the end of pre-chorus 2, you go directly into the guitar solo. You do the guitar solo, which even builds up even more, and then you go into the bridge. When you look at the bridge, you see that there's kind of like one note and then 2 parenthesis notes next to it. So what you're supposed to do is, the first time you do the bridge, play the note that isn't in parentheses. The second time in the bridge, play the note that is the first one in parentheses. And the last time, play the last note that's in parentheses. And the last time you play, that's really where the bridge builds up. So you keep on playing that last notes in parentheses. And as you play with the song, you'll know what I mean. But this is a really great song. It's one of my favorites. So let's start. So in the intro, listen to the guitar. You go in where dun 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 dun, dun. So you're just following that guitar. It starts off with A2. So just A2. It's just half notes. Open E, E4, E4, open E, A2, A2, open E, E4, E4, open E, and now the verse starts. A2, A2, slide to A7, A2, D6, D6, A6, E2, A2, A2, D2, A2, E4, E4, A6, E2, A4, A4, A6, A6, A7, A7, open E, A2, A7, just hold out these notes, let it ring, A11, A11, and then E12, A7, A7, E4 now. Now go back, slide up to A7. Now play the intro again. So this is just quarter notes now. A little faster than you're playing the intro. A2, A2, A7, A2, D6, D6, A6, A9, L1, Nathan, E2, E4, so there's 1/8 notes, A6, A9, A4, 4, A6, chorus again. E4. Build up on A7, E12, A9, A11, E11, E12, A9, slide it to A4. So let's do that. So that solo, as you can see, the guitar solo part. At the end of that second chorus, where you're on A7. So as you're building up an A7, you start that slow. Right when you start that solo, at the end of it, you hold me now, you hold me now. Slide it to E12. Slide to A14, just let it ring. So let's run through that again since I can. We're building an A7. Slide to 2. E12. A9. A11. E11. Slide to A14, A14, E14, A16. Now slide all the way up to A19, A19. Now second time play A14 again, A14, E14. I go lower, E9, A4. I mean A7, E7, E2, A4, E7. Once even play the low part, E7, E2, A4. I get ready for the chorus. So that's it. That's the whole song. Practice it, and you'll be fine.